Let's go.
Don't be rude. All rise, order in the court. It's cold outside. I bring the horse in. Still living here in the.
Dude, it was so cold this morning. It was like 32 here. It hasn't been 32 here in a very long time.
Do you got your whole house heat on?
I had to turn it on at about 7 o'clock this morning. I was very disappointed.
Me too. I've been doing just fine.
It was 64 in the house, and I said, well,
62 for us this morning.
I know everybody's going to start saying, why is it so cold in here? So might as well go ahead and turn it on, but I've already turned it off. I got it up to 71 and then I cut it off again.
Yeah. We got her about 68 with the actual heat and now I just got the fireplace. I've got one of those big mantle fireplace electric heaters, which does just fine for living room, kitchen, dining room area. But yeah, we had to do it today, and man, it sucks. But at least we made it till November to do that. I know a lot of you right now are just like screaming at your whatever you're watching on. Yeah. Listen, we live in the South, okay?
You get it. You've had yours on for the last month.
Yeah.
Understood. I've also been paying almost $400 light bills because the summer has been so damn hot and the AC hasn't turned off. So
yeah, you guys forget about that, the nonstop, so it's kind of nice to have a little bit of relief.
Yeah, it's kind of like we're in that in between where we can turn it on for a little bit. Right. And then, like I tell everyone, my family, I was like, open all the curtains in the house and let the Lord's heater warm up the rest of the house.
Yes. Oh, well.
So yeah, we got some exciting, fun stuff today. This is, I don't think we've ever been to this courtroom. I just found it this morning, and I found some of the first appearances to be rather fun, exciting.
All right. I like that. First appearances are usually, hi, Sven.
Sven. Judge Sylvester.
Sylvester. Old ass courtroom, that's for sure. It looks like it's a damn museum.
I know. I'm waiting for it. This is where they had the Civil War trials and stuff. So we're going to check out that, and we're going to wrap the show up with a visit to a nostalgic place, Knox County, where we can't not think about crazy first appearances and not have somebody from Knox County included in it. So that'll roll out our day. So hopefully, and anyone, by the way, yes, what happened to We Got a Chase channel, what has already happened to Credence and Mikey, and We Got a Case, you get hit with the old reused content.
The robots, the bots getting
it's I've won 2 times already. It's pretty simple that we are reusing content, and we are also transforming it into our own thing. That's why we sit and talk like you see. That's why we play little clips here and there, and we give our reactions and commentary, which allows us to continue to do what we do. So momentary pause over there. Still no problem. We'll still be broadcasting over there. Just won't be able to send any monies or anything like that.
Yeah. Slap on the wrist until Mikey goes to war, and hopefully you don't have to go to
I'm gonna dress as Law Talk with Mikey again, and do the appeal video.
The video, because you have to send a video for that, right? Is that
you have to send an appeal video, which all I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the things they say you should do in order to reuse content and read them off one at a time and say how we do this, and this, and then I'll say, hey, there's these channels that are also doing pretty much the same thing and have for many years, very comparable, and we'll be fine. Not too worried at all.
And Courtney, to answer your question, there's things that they don't like in chat, but that does no bearing on us. And if it's something bad, and or if you have a channel where a lot of chat is saying bad things, all of a sudden a Google Assist moderator comes in and starts axing people. Not asking them, axing them.
Getting rid of them. So
yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, let's jump into it. I'm looking forward to something new. And Judge Sylvester on the stand.
And
Bro,
how
what do
did
you
that
think
happen?
of that?
How did that happen, Creed?
How's we got a case going today so far?
Fantastic.
Great start.
Off to an awesome start.
Let me look into that.
Did you not just play it a second ago?
Yes,
I thought so.
I did.
All of our channels are being taken away as we speak. Just yanked out from underneath us.
Now it's saying video unavailable. This video is private. Go to home. So I guess
I'll play it.
more time.
Yeah, what?
Yes, I have Weston and French.
Now all of a sudden Knox is first.
Let me look at this. Don't play. Go ahead and start playing that. That's fine.
Hold on, let me do one more thing really quick. Let me see. Let me refresh the entire.
That is so weird.
All right, now it's the chase list because I just clicked on chase list like an idiot. Hello, dumbass. See, some of this can be operator error, but all I did is press play on that one. So I can... yeah. So now first one is Knox for me. So you just want to jump.
Just
into
go
that?
ahead and play that, and I'll add these other ones while you watch.
Okay.
Weston and French. I think it says French.
That is some hair.
What's your name?
Weston,
What's your first name?
Dixon, Vicky,
Vicky or Dickie?
Maybe both. Dickie Vicky.
Dickie Vicky. Oh,
Hey, Miss Weston, you've been charged with theft involving property or services valued over $1,000. That'd be a Class E felony if convicted. You've also been charged with violation of the sex offender registration form.
oh boy.
It's just,
The theft ain't no big deal now.
I'm not filling out the form.
Not so bad anymore.
Providing information, I believe, is what that offense is. That'd be a Class E felony if convicted. And you've been charged with identity theft. That would be a Class D felony if convicted.
Damn, she been
Understand
busy.
what you're charged with?
This
Yes,
is true.
that identity theft. I got 2 different last names, sir.
Oh well, that makes sense.
Possible. Would you like to read the
Oh.
allegations?
I mean, I'm not understanding that because I have a head injury, but that's unfair for him to do that to me.
Boy,
Would
she's
you like me to read the
she's
allegations?
bringing it all out. If you didn't hear, head injury. She has a head injury, so she doesn't understand.
That makes sense too.
Oh, God, Chris, I'm
She's hitting all the good points.
sorry.
And I had on an ankle bracelet letting him know I'm not my daughter or any one of my other kids. How could that police officer even much write out a statement like that though? But other than that, you can go ahead with what's going on. And
Okay. Do you want me to read the allegations, what they're accusing you of doing?
no, sir.
Okay, you have some rights I need to go over. The first is that you have the right to remain silent. No one can force you to make any statements. Any that you make voluntarily can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, I can appoint one for you. And you have the right to a preliminary hearing, that is a probable cause hearing, where the judge will hear the evidence against you and decide whether this case is strong enough to be bound over the grand jury for further prosecution. You understand those
Question.
rights?
Real quick. So listen to this. The videos that were like there was videos from like a year.
Uh-huh.
All of them have been deleted just since I moved them over this morning, probably in the last 5 minutes. They deleted all their content while we're doing the show. How?
I'd love to look at the beautiful wood again, Loud, but speaking of being axed, is there any way that they knew that they were loaded or
I don't
ran
know.
through the system? Or
All I did was put them into the list. I didn't even download them.
it's so strange.
That is beyond weird.
It's
That's
an
all right.
Knox
I
day today.
still have one we can go to from them. It just won't be the ones I wanted to go to. So weird.
That's not probably a coincidence. Tin Man, thank you. Not a late fee. You're right on time. It's good. You're the first one on the F YouTube Express. It's been quite a while since we've had to sit here and talk shit about our employer.
That's pretty bad.
Oh,
Would you like me to appoint an attorney to represent you?
I hope so.
I ask you some
She
questions.
can't even remember anything.
hi, Leslie.
Make sure you qualify as well as to set your bonds. So you raise your right hand and be sworn in. This is the uniform affidavit of indigency that you filled out of jail. You swear or affirm that everything you filled out on this form, any testimony you give is true and accurate?
Correct, sir.
Thank you. You have a job?
No, sir.
Oh,
A house or car that you own?
No, sir.
You have forms of income or of assets?
No,
what about
sir.
a cottage? Do you have a cottage?
I'm supposed to be transferring back to Knoxville. That's the reason why the VOP is on me. I lived in Clinton, Tennessee, 141 Sunset Road, which I put that back on there because that's where I live at. That's why I was just saying before they picked me up in Knoxville, before I was arrested. I was staying with
Go on.
goodness.
Can't remember his name.
But she goes.
Was it Judge Sylvester?
In that 141 Sunset Road, apartment 4, Clinton, Tennessee. But right now, I'm resident at your jailhouse right now.
Yeah. Oh, is that where you're staying? We thought you were staying somewhere completely different.
I don't know what to do or where to go.
Or you can just keep talking to yourself.
I'm just here for the printer.
PDOC came and told me that I had to transfer back to Knoxville. I had to have an address. My family is working on it.
She does have beautiful hair. I didn't see her as being a offender, by the way.
No, I didn't. That one threw me a little bit of a curveball as well. And do they allow you to wear your weave in jail?
I believe so.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Bobby Tate is who I'm staying with.
Oh, Bobby. I know Bobby.
Oh, Bobby Tate, right down by. He lives near downtown, I think.
Over yonder, behind that
yeah.
one place.
Yeah.
You know, the one that caught fire that time.
His family lives up there in that holler that nobody's allowed in. Is that what she's doing right now? She's
It's the art of seduction.
yes, because it didn't work in here. I tell you that.
She might need to work on it. Whew, same.
Yeah,
Hard for me.
my flowers are droopy this morning. Oh my!
Indeed. You say, "Oh my," and I say,
Oh my goodness.
By the way, with these, if you're not familiar with Knox, there's very loud printers, there's very loud noises that pop in, lots of clicking, lots of things all over the screen there. That it's all them, just so you know.
that's them, not us.
Hey, yeah, beautiful hair.
Oh, yeah. I mean, maybe that's a helmet disguised as hair.
Maybe. It's entirely possible.
She has the hair of a 20-year-old and the face of a 50-year-old.
She's bobbing and weave. Oh, she's tired now.
Oh, she has a long night of not registering. Oh, there we go. Printer action. What everyone came for.
She got the drug bounces. Is that what that is?
She left her mark.
She just put herself in it. Enough of that yesterday.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, I'm going to set the bond on the sex offender registration form violation at $1,000,
That's it.
on the identity theft at $1,500, and I'm going to ROR the theft.
Damn.
Thank you.
$2,500 total.
Better say thank you.
Look at that face. I think he just did her a solid.
And I'm going to send you to felony court on Monday. That's November 28th for a bond review. So if you're unable to post these bonds, the judge can consider reducing them at that time. If you do post them, they will give you a different court date to go to when you're being released. Go to that one instead. And as soon as that's done printing out, I will get you an attorney.
Can it be the same one?
Yes.
One to Twin W's. Thank you.
Many things.
Yeah, she is.
She's a swayer.
It's either that or she's fiending for something. There's that too. You know, she could have been in for long enough, I guess, or she probably just got picked up though if it's first.
So it looks like you are represented by Dylan Zinser
Poor Dylan.
in another case, and I will appoint Mr. Zinser to represent you in this one as well.
Maybe she's just eccentric.
I'm going to waive the administrative fee that's normally assessed for the appointment of counsel because it's already been assessed in a pending case.
27 double F. My
Mr.
God.
Zinser's telephone number is 4.
At the moment, by the way, double F is the most OG for the day.
That is true.
OG status today.
50
For now.
3333.
At the moment.
Try and get a hold of him prior
Allegedly.
to court date.
Where'd she go? Hey,
Hey, come back. We're not done.
there she
It'll
is.
be on Monday. Let me see something. I think you might actually have some attachments.
Oh, no, not attachments. We can't have it all attachy.
Advice, very simple. It's very, very expensive.
Before you go on, I think
Very.
there's some attachments.
Expensive. Might be
How
back.
dare you encourage his addictions?
That's right. That channel is going to take some breaks here and there when it ain't it ain't producing.
She don't put out. She
I
gotta
think I promised
lay
not,
down.
months and months like before. Kenya, 4 months. Thank you.
That were issued on August 12th for failure to appear in court.
Oh, no.
They were issued in a drug paraphernalia and a simple possession case.
Man,
and a $50 appearance bond for each.
She is
You know
in
what's going
trouble.
on there? Yeah,
Took a charge.
I'm gonna set those with your other cases on Monday.
Unbelievable.
That's for you.
Thank you.
Hold on. Let's go back. Refresh screen. It should be after her.
Dun, Judge Sylvester's
Yes.
hearing and questioning.
Ooh, is that a bag of chips?
God, Judge, get some sleep, dude. Look at the.
He's tired, man.
No, those are anal wipes. That
Oh,
they
I thought they were
flush.
chips. I was like, ooh, chips.
Obviously, clerk. Jesus Christ, is clerk 12 foot taller? We got some small. He's up in the attic. Oh, Jesus, watch your head.
Oh, look, let's all stand up now. Shit, why not?
You can have a seat. This is case number 2023 CR 72, State of Kansas versus Tracy Roughton. Mr. Roughton, you can have a seat. If
A
you
guy
want.
named Tracy. Good start. There's a Tracy right over there.
Man, double Tracy's.
Okay. And Mr. Roughton appears via Zoom with counsel who's in person in the courtroom. Mr. Johnston.
Thanks, Judge. I've had a couple opportunities to meet with Tracy and also discuss the matter with the county attorney. I need to ask you to continue this to the 19th at 11. And Tracy, I'll be over probably this afternoon to talk to you.
Any,
Wave if you heard me. Okay.
any objection?
No, that's fine, Judge.
Okay. We'll continue this until July 19th at 11 o'clock. And now we're ready for Mr. Rader.
Tracy didn't seem like he was too happy with that. Like, what? These are hopefully these are as good as the ones where I had there was a guy who attacked somebody with a machete. This guy had $100,000 bond and looked really weird. I cannot believe the luck I had with those. I mean, I had them over there ready to go. I hadn't downloaded them or anything.
Something really strange about that.
I mean, I was like, wow, this is a pool of love I can dip my feet into anytime I want. Saved it to favorites and everything. Now we got to sit here and wait for them to bring people in. Any day now. Oh, here we go.
Good time.
A nice haircut.
Mr. Mayor, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is case number 2023 CR 63, State of Kansas versus Tristan Rader, who appears via Zoom with counsel who's here in the courtroom. Mr. Johnston.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have gotten some of the discovery and been able to discuss that with Tristan. He has requested that I request additional discovery, so I'll need some more time to do that. We can go to the 19th at 11.
All right. Any objection?
No, that's fine. I'll get with Mr. Johnson and see what he's looking for.
Okay. So we'll continue this until July 9th.
Yeah, we're on a roll, boys.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Thanks, Tristan.
May I get a bond reduction?
No.
Well, I guess I'll request an additional bond reduction of $10,000 cash or surety.
Okay. Did you hear that, Ms. Beverlin?
I did, Judge. I think last time we were here, the same request was made. The court denied that. I still maintain prior arguments with his history, the severity of the offense, the fact that he's either on felony bond or felony probation right now in another county. I think bond, as said, remains appropriate.
All right. Do you have anything further?
No, Your Honor, he's presumed innocent, so we'd appreciate the consideration of a bond reduction.
And I appreciate that, and I've considered this, and my decision's the same as it was last time. The bond will remain the same.
Oh.
I think it's appropriately set under the circumstances.
Ask again. Ask again.
Thank you.
Ask again.
I need a video of that on
Now we
Discord,
can
by the
get
way.
Mr. Dodson.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Love that. We gonna go 3 for 3. Wasted time. Let's do it. Come on. Let's
Come on,
just go.
mine as well. Why not?
The
Oh, look,
biggest
this
pile-
guy's leaving.
Oh, he's up and gone.
He's like, you guys have a good one. I'm done here.
Claustrophobia is starting to.
Look how tall he is compared to the windows. He's
I know.
gone. He's out. He's
That's
out.
what I was saying. When he stood up, he had like 2 inches between him and the top there.
I'm trying to figure out if the ceilings are high, or I mean, if he's really tall, the ceilings are low. But I think that's like one of those trailers. Like they
looks like
outside schools.
No, look. These are tops of trees.
This is
I think.
in the matter of Rico Dodson. Mr. Dodson, you're here today because you were arrested on a probable cause affidavit.
Yes, sir.
And I can flip through the pages.
Are these guys sitting back there doing each other's hair? Two great hairdos in a row.
Yes.
Were arrested on suspicion of possession of marijuana and aggravated assault with the use of a deadly weapon. But although no charges have been filed yet, Ms. Beverlin, can you update us with the status of Mr. Dodson?
We're just gonna set this
Yes,
till
Judge,
July.
I believe the incident took place on July 3rd. I just received the affidavit this morning. So I haven't run a criminal history. I haven't received anything from the law enforcement agency yet. So I don't really know a whole lot about the case, to be honest with you, or this defendant. I think bond was set at 10,000 commercial surety. And once, I think in the next day or two, the officers will get me the case information and I'll review it.
Her shelves ain't got shit on ours, Mikey.
Look at this.
Okay.
Come on. Step it up.
So do you think you'll have something filed by next week?
I don't know if I'll have something filed, but I will have it reviewed by next week to make a decision since he's in custody.
The wheels of justice turning slowly here in
Filled
the
out
county.
an application for a court-appointed attorney, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you sign this, and so I'm going to, based on your income, I'm going to approve that. And Ms. Beverlin, do you know of any conflicts?
He's so
The
surprised.
only conflict I think would be Danny Lynch. I think well,
This dude
I
down
guess I
here
don't
has
know for
no
sure. I can't
clue
remember
what's
if Mr.
happening.
Lynch
He's so
represented the
confused.
victim or not in another case.
He's just
But there
surprised by
might be a
everything.
conflict
It's
there.
just like,
But again, I don't know all the information yet.
He's got something to say. Let him talk.
Something Mr. Howard can handle, or
please.
Yeah,
Lots
I
of
think so.
questions.
It's just
Wave it like this.
okay.
Yeah, go like this.
So I'm going to appoint Shay Howard to represent you, and we'll send you his
Anybody
contact.
but Shay Howard. Damn it. Too
And you
late.
can get a hold of him.
I'd rather Meg
and
than Shay,
figure
if
out,
that says anything.
how you want to proceed with this case, okay? And then you're set for another hearing next Wednesday at 11. Do you have any questions, sir?
I believe I do, sir. So, I know I have to speak with the attorney and all that,
Uh-huh.
but for Alyssa, she even knows I was very hesitant to tell her what placement I was at. After all, I just completed Pratt Community College, and I didn't have no place to stay, so I
Okay.
didn't have no. Sorry.
Before you discuss too much, I just want to let you know that you could say something that might incriminate you further and get you in more trouble. So what I would recommend that you do is speak to your attorney, because anything you say to your attorney will be privileged.
Okay.
And this is a public hearing. So we'll get you Mr. Howard's contact information and you can contact him. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, would I be acceptable to be on a OR bond? I haven't spoken with a bondsman, and he told me the collateral of the money that I have, and then he also spoken with another person, and he said something about to the person that I was on the phone with that it will pretty much be acceptable if, because of no criminal record that I have in Pratt, Kansas.
Okay. All right, just a moment, because I've got to hear from the other side.
Objection for hearsay.
Ms. Beverland, do you have any objection to bond modification?
I do. Just there's a victim that I haven't talked to. I don't really know anything about this defendant right now. I don't have a criminal history report. I don't know all the facts other than just the affidavit.
Is
So
that a good or
I'm
bad
going to
thing?
request that bond remain
I don't
as
know.
that.
Okay, hold on just a moment.
I believe he doesn't have
Suddenly
any.
things turned ugly.
Is that Roger?
That's Roger. Yeah.
First incident that I ever even encountered in Pratt, Kansas, and
I understand.
so
Good to see you, Denmark.
Hold on just a moment.
He's got bags under his eyes, bud. That's for damn sure. He looks very tired.
The picture of this judge that they have up there, I guess, is when he first started. No facial hair, dark hair,
Oh, really?
young and budding.
Professional
Were
looking.
you under some sort of supervision? Because you had mentioned Ms. Spurgeon.
Oh, good point. He did say
Spurgeon.
just in that. You're right, Miss Kelly.
Spurgeon.
Alyssa?
Yes, I has mentioned her. I talked to her about the placement. She knows I was very hesitant about where I was living at. I think I given her the address, but I never told her the person name.
I mean, were you under some supervision with her, or she's a court services officer?
Like she was a service to me. Like she was just pretty much speak every time I visit her. I just speak to her every once a month. It wasn't nothing very
Doctor?
severe.
Therapist?
Until, like I mentioned, you said I can't speak about like the top of what happened in the situation, but
Okay, hold on just a moment.
Judge, Miss Spurgeon just messaged me. He's on probation. That she's
Okay, Dr.
supervising
Dick.
from a Sedgwick County case, 22 CR 773.
He just graduated from college, sir.
Yeah, Dr. Dick. He just graduated from college. Melissa, thank you. Love you. Appreciate it. 5 bones.
Look at that. 5. Here we are. We were starting at the bottom. Now look at us.
Congratulations. You're back on top. Kinda.
Thank you,
I'll
Dale.
ask Miss Spurgeon, is he other than this? It's for an assault and endangerment conviction, it looks like. And other than this offense, has he been compliant, Miss Spurgeon?
and then they've been dropped. Sorry.
They just call him a virgin?
I don't think so.
It sucks not having the info, though. Seriously.
Yes, he was reporting as directed, and his next scheduled appointment was July 11th, or is July 11th.
Oh my.
Do you have a question, sir? Not you, Michael.
He's going to tell us something else.
Yes.
She also had apprehension of me cutting my hair like this, and I didn't listen to her on that either. And well, you see where I'm at. Should have listened. Should have listened.
It just looks like they're both just digging for info on us, dude. Don't know what to do.
It's like they didn't know he was showing up today. Like, oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going to be here.
Seriously, though, this would piss me off if I was in court for this. I'm in jail.
I'm having to be here longer because you haven't done your job yet.
Right. But in some cases, I guess if they don't have their shit together and don't have the info,
you can get out without them knowing about your checkered past.
Yeah. So I'm intrigued with the clerk's room over here. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying about like a trailer. I really don't think it is. I think that we're up because when he looked out the window, he was looking way down when he stood up. So I have a feeling that we're up pretty high, and I think that those are the tops of trees. I'm pretty sure because they're not moving like bushes.
I figure maybe this was on some tall cinder blocks.
What's his bond set at currently?
It was set at 10,000 cash or commercial surety and no contact with victim or witnesses.
Yeah, I thought I heard.
Okay.
That's just a rumor.
They call you a virgin.
Okay, under the circumstances and from what I'm reading in the probable cause affidavit, although we've got some possible charges.
OR.
And
thank you again, Dr. Dick, for all that you do. Melissa, for another 2 votes.
Damn, Melissa, making it rain today.
Appreciate you.
Getting wet.
Mr. Dotson has reported like he's supposed to.
Jobs at Dotson, and he's a virgin.
I don't believe if he has no contact with the victim that there'll be any particular, that he poses any particular danger. So I'm going to grant a $2,500 bond reduction and release Mr. Dotson on his own recognizance.
That's a weird way of saying that.
Conditions. They have no contact with the victim in this case or any witnesses, and that he continue to report to Ms. Spurgeon, and this will also be under pretrial supervision, and that and I'm going to give Ms. Spurgeon arrest and detain authority. So Mr. Dotson, what that means is that if Ms. Spurgeon thinks that you violated any of the conditions that she set, or any of the conditions that I've set, she can have you arrested and put back in jail. She doesn't need to come to me to get a warrant. Do you understand all this?
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir.
And then she may have some additional conditions for your pretrial supervision that you need to follow. You're also not to possess any weapons.
Yes, I was.
Okay. And since you've got a job, hopefully you'll be able to go back to work at Casey's.
Yes, and I'm actually scheduled
Casey's
at night.
Okay. Well, when you get out of jail,
Gas
you
station.
come over here and meet with Ms. Spurgeon and continue to report. And then she may have a new schedule for you. She may have some additional things that you have to do. Okay.
And quick.
And then we will send you your attorney's contact information. and then you can get in touch with your attorney and see how this proceeds. And then be back in court. You're to come to court next Wednesday and let's put it at 10 o'clock. Next Wednesday at 10 o'clock, and we'll see how you're doing, okay?
Okay, sorry, sir. I'm very confused. I'm not really used to this stuff, but like, is this like how am I being released or I'm paying something to be out?
You're being released on your own recognizance. You've got an OR bond. You don't have to put any money up to be released, but it's a $2,500 bond. So if you violate, like if you don't show up for court, or if you don't follow the conditions of your bond,
It grew back.
you contact the victim in this case. Then you could be responsible for that $2,500, and that would be in cash and not a surety. So you'd have to pay that. Do you understand all that? Okay, and you have to come when you get out. You need to come over to see Miss Spurgeon. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other questions? Because I want to see you succeed on.
Oh
that.
yeah, he does.
This is one more question.
Yeah, we ain't done yet.
When I got booked in, that's when I get booked out. So like it was around 4. I was planning on seeing this woman literally the day
The Virgin?
before I marched over there to the house.
Okay. Well, you can meet with her, and after you get out today. Okay.
How would that be? Because they told me 4 o'clock, and I think that's
Dude.
when they close at that building.
You said one more.
Okay. So you're to meet with
This guy.
How did he graduate college?
We haven't had any problems before when I've done this at 11 o'clock. So you're to meet with Miss Spurgeon as soon as possible, hopefully today.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
There's
Yes.
one little
Oh no.
wrinkle. I believe that the victim works at Casey's, so that's going to be an issue. I mean,
Oh,
he's to
God.
have no contact, so I think he needs to talk to his employer about
Yeah,
that.
they need to. You probably need to. You're probably
Guess he ain't going to
need
work.
to be scheduled for a different shift.
Yes, I do overnights, and yes, I'm willing to talk to them. Right after. But the thing is, they took my phone as evidence because I'm not trying to incriminate myself, but there's proof about this
Okay.
case.
Well, that's
Well,
not
that's
now.
yeah, that's something you're going to have to work out.
I'm sure they'll let you have
But
it
I can't do
back
anything
eventually.
about that.
And I don't want to walk up there and then the victim, the witness, he see me and they want to talk to me as a friendly gesture.
Well, why don't you talk to Miss Spurgeon and maybe she can help you work that out.
What if I see him and he's like,
Talk to
"What's
your-
up?"
and then speak to your attorney, and your attorney can help you too. There's
Oh, wow.
there's
I hate
several
to see
people
old dirty bastards so
who you
confused.
can talk to,
Yeah.
who can help you, and then you don't have to say
Oh,
anything
GP,
in
baby.
court that might incriminate you. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
And
you.
please,
One more
don't
question.
Thank you
ask.
very much.
Thank you.
No, no, we're done. Oh my God, thank God. All right, so I want to first of all, I want to say Heather Hansen or Double H, thank you, 20 bones. Want to have a quick discussion with Leather and Lashes why she does not celebrate Christmas. I just saw that in the chat. And last but not least, so we were joking about the fact that nobody has any information on this dude, right? So then he's finally reading. There's no information on exactly what had happened. So maybe even down to the level of the cops, it's all alleged. This is our first time here, so I'm just kind of picking it apart a little bit. But think about that. Judge has like zero information. Trace has zero information. The only information that he's got about the incident, there's no witnesses, there's no real details or anything. So he was pretty lucky, I think.
Judge did say something really weird though. He said, "I'm going to do a $2,500 reduction on your bond,"
Right.
but his bond was $2,500. So why didn't he just say,
Well, no. So what I think, and I think that he kind of explained it when he asked about it. I think that if he goes out, gets in trouble, doesn't do his shit that he's got to do right now, that
"Oh, it's going to come due"?
Because I don't know if he was saying that the Virgin or somebody else that has arresting capabilities or something. He said it completely a little bit differently, but that I think if he doesn't look at him, how confused he is leaving right there.
Yeah, he's like, "So I can go to work." with that guy, right? We worked beside each other. We both washed dishes at Casey's.
Oh my God.
All later.
This is what's fun about visiting new courtrooms, though.
Oh, it's locked, sir. Oh, it's just
no,
heavy.
he's just,
I'm
he's
sorry.
just too weak.
Just heavy. Good night.
That's all. Thank you.
Well, that's it.
Thank you very much.
See ya.
See ya. That's
Is that
it.
it?
That thankfully it's over. Mercifully.
That's it for today?
That's it for today.
I want to hear it, though.
It's it for today. Oh, you wanted
Music.
you wanted to hear me say it. I'm like, I'm saying it. Are you crazy?
Music.
They can't hear it, but we can.
Oh. Well, I certainly heard it. Anyways, all right. Hey, great shit show today. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Maybe we'll do better tomorrow. I don't know. We'll try. Though.
Doubtful.
Probably not.
Doubtful.
It goes downhill from here. Thirsty Thursday. We got a chase today.
Yeah, we're going to be checking out some people who've gotten themselves in a bit of trouble, only because they have decided to tempt fate with alcohol and the drugs. The drugs. They're under influences. Okay, mentioning it last year. Yeah, I remember that because you said you didn't have no family. I cried the whole holiday because I knew you were sitting somewhere with no family.
That's sad. Does that mean we can't invite you to our private Christmas party this year? Do I have to take? I've got a whole journal.
We're gonna do an online Christmas party.
I have a freaking journal that we've been writing down who gets invited and who doesn't here for the last. You guys didn't even know it.
Cat's out of the bag. We'll just remove one.
Anyways, all right. Well, it's been fun. The F YouTube Express. Tin Man, thank you. Wonder Twin, Double D's, Melissa with the Heather. Is that a trademark, Hanson?
Troublemaker.
Oh, troublemaker. Say that.
What a day. I'm glad it's almost the end of the week. I'm not gonna lie.
Seems like it just started, but it's really going downhill.
It's calmed downhill so fast. By the way, no one said anything about the background, so nobody must have hated it. So that's good.
I actually like it.
I do too.
I like it. When we tested out one during members only, and it was bad. This one I like though. I like the We the People thing. It's
scales of justice move quickly here on this channel. All right, guys, before we get demonetized or anything else on this one, you guys do us a favor, like the video. I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay hard. I want you to stay tuned. Go back and watch some old videos. They're far better than this one. I promise. For God's sakes, I promise.
We got family here in the chat.
You do have family. Or us. What are we, chopped liver?
That's right.
We the people.
Cricket.